Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, May 18th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, it is worth it to show up for all the good in my life. And today we are continuing the last few days of Sun in Taurus, really working on our worth energy, working on our production, bringing forth our talents. And the moon in Aquarius is supporting this work today. We've got some interesting connections happening today. And this theme of get off of my cloud is continuing. In fact, I have the get off of my cloud card. This is from now on the get off of my cloud card. So this theme of really tuning into your own authentic soul vibration is continuing. This is the source card, this energy within you. So to begin the day, we actually have the sun in Taurus connecting to Chiron. It's actually a quiet morning. We don't actually have any connections happening before 1:06 p.m. it looks like. So that's that first connection. Chiron, feeding into this healing energy, feeding into healing our worth. I talked about endings and beginnings in the GPS this week. I feel like, again, this karmic energy, Chiron in Pisces, there's a karmic layer to this. Maybe some of these endings are shedding some of this karmic baggage, karmic weight that we've held on to that is holding us back from fully embracing the expansiveness of our divine worth, of our soul light, our source light. So that connection, there's healing. And I feel like this healing is you may feel this on a physical level. This Taurus energy, it does bring us into the physical level. So pay attention to how you're showing up for yourself physically. Are you feeding into energies that help you feel good and heal, or are you kind of giving your attention to other things that you may want to say, get off of my cloud too? So that being said, we have then, very interesting, the moon in Aquarius is connecting to Uranus and is connecting to Saturn. 26 degrees, that is an 8. So that is about your personal responsibility. That is about showing up. This is setting the stage for Saturn trine Uranus later tonight. Trine is a helpful combination. I always liken a trine to two friends like linking arms and skipping down the street together. Like totally best friends, besties. The energy is interacting, working well. And the sextile between the moon is just feeding into this. And to me, this is setting the stage for your genius to be revealed. And the question I have for you is, are you showing up for your higher self? Are you showing up for source within you? Are you showing up for also your high self committee? Now, when I talk about that, this came up really strong for me, cat hair on my face. That's part of my high self committee, is all the kitties around me. But what I thought about that, and I've mentioned this a few times, I have a committee of departed souls. So my dad, he is on that committee out there. Dr. Wayne Dyer, Rumi, George Michael. When George Michael passed, I added him because his song, Freedom, I'm like, I want that essence. I love the genius of that song. So to me, this is an opportunity as part of your healing, as part of bringing in these ideas that are wanting to come through this amazing connective energy, connecting to this, these guides, these energies that are out there wanting to support you. Now, I've heard this before, and I really like this. I forget who it is. I think it's Abraham, who talks about this. So if you are a painter, for instance, and you have a favorite painter who has passed, say Michelangelo or Picasso, Rembrandt, whoever, connect into that energy to help feed into your personal inner genius. I love how Abraham says these souls that are out there, they're like teachers. They want to help. They want to come in. If you're writing a book, well, who's one of your favorite writers? Maya Angelou. Her voice, calling in her voice, to help support you in attuning to your authentic vibration. That's the thing that I feel like would be very powerful in this energy. Aquarius helps tune us into the genius of anything. So calling in these energies to help you attune to your authentic light, to your authentic genius, to set the stage for this inspiration that's coming in such a huge way with this Saturn-Uranus connection. So like I said, 26 degrees. This is about showing up. So the work for you involved in this is first noticing, you got anybody on your cloud? Anybody holding any of that, space that doesn't feel good in your personal space, in your personal energy field? shake it off. Ooh, have my feathers sitting right here. Fan that off, release that energy, so that you can be in your source essence, it's not reverse, so that you can then allow these higher vibrations, these ahas to come through. I also once heard, I don't know who said this, it was such a long time ago, a mantra. I think of $1 million idea every day. Well, today is one of those days. You may have multiple $1 million ideas. Now, this may come through your consciousness, especially if you're paying attention. However, this connection between Saturn and Uranus is happening late in the evening, so this may come through your dreams. But set that intention. Allow this energy to come through for you, because the universe does want to come through in and through and for you. Saturn is the part in this, letting go of those old beliefs. Oh, that can't happen because I'm not worth it, I'm not good enough, nothing good ever happens to me. Saturn's like, hey, let's clear out those beliefs so that we can allow this higher vibration, this higher inspiration to come in and through. Now, we do have an interesting square between the sun and the moon, and this is really interesting. I always say squares are like resistance energy. What's coming through with this is, we can't produce in contradiction to our vibrations. So it's really noticing this vibrational energy that you're carrying. Aquarius tunes us into these vibrations. So noticing, I got cat fur in my cloud. Noticing, this is what happens when you bury your face in a kitty cat. I'm like, okay, and then furry face all the rest of the day. But Lala just loves that kind of snuggling, and it makes me happy. Anyways, you can't produce your highest and best when your vibration is in contradiction for it. So, releasing any suppression, that's where that Chiron energy is feeding in today, releasing any of this suppression that's holding you down from these divine possibilities, this divine inspiration that is coming in. The other thing that I get in and through this with this connection is there may be some mind opening that you need to do personally, that some of your vibrations may be limited because you've limited your mental capacity for understanding the possibilities. So this is part of this suppression, this is part of this cloud that we are shaking off in order to bring forth this rebirth. Now, remember, I'm bringing this up again, the endings and beginnings. This feels like, for some reason, that this is a potent week for endings and beginnings. So just pay attention to what needs to go. I suggest listening to the GPS because, we talked about it could be relationships. It could be habits, though. It might be a habit that you've brought in that needs to be released. So pay attention to what is wanting to go, what has maybe served you, but now is being released in order for this new energy to come through, because this may be part of the getting off my cloud that I keep getting, and part of this rebirth, this new beginning for you. So that being said, the moon will shift into Pisces, 8:52 p.m. Pacific time. Moon in Pisces definitely brings in the mystical. Moon in Pisces attunes us to miracles coming from that spiritual vibration. What I love is the moon is going to shift into Pisces before we have that meeting with Saturn and Uranus, bringing through this amazing potential for inspiration coming through. So I feel like Pisces may actually be clearing the way, clearing the path in order to attune to the soul vibration, allowing these energies to come through. And I think it's a good thing. What is your core vibration? Again, looking at this card, this child energy, your core vibration, the core vibration ultimately of everyone is from source. We have different, variations of it, but there's always this essence of love. There's always the essence of the innocence of joy. And that's kind of the premise of the rest of the cards that I have. From Abraham, nothing is more important than I feel good. I like what they say here. Whenever you're feeling less than good, if you will stop and say, nothing is more important than I feel good, I want to find a new reason to feel good, you will find an improved thought. I want to say, a lot of people get on Abraham like, law of attraction doesn't work. They always want you to feel good. One of the things that Abraham says, it's not in this card, but it's something that I find very beneficial, is there's something important here for me. When I'm feeling less than good, there's something important here for me. And I want to notice what is important here for me so that I can learn from this and shift from this. And so I think this is part of the thing. If you are not feeling good, if you're feeling that heaviness, that's important to notice. It's not important to just go on, shift from that. Okay, what is the important thing here for me so that I can heal this, release this. Because the important thing, it may be, oh, I'm holding on to energy that's not mine and it's suppressing me. I'm holding on to this belief that's not mine and it's suppressing me. And it's not about getting mad about it. It's like, okay, I release this. I surrender this energy because I want to feel good, because nothing is more important than I feel good. And the Sacred Creator Oracle, I love this card that goes with, and I have a little thing that I'm going to read in here because it's very helpful. Prosperity sisters are happiness and joy. Worth, talent, abundance, prosperity. It all ties into your vibes. You cannot produce in contradiction to your vibes. Can you find this happiness and this joy? Now, one of the things that's in here that I think is very helpful, you may feel like you already have prosperity sisters in tow, and that the one missing link is the cold hard cash. I know this is, a thing for people. This is true for many solopreneurs. And FYI, there is no shame in this. Let go of any success shame that you're feeling and start paying way more attention to the other sisters. Happiness and joy are going to be the keys to bringing your dream to life, and they will be the key to your moolah too. You may be inadvertently spending time focusing on your lack of the last element and therefore just calling more lack into your world. How can you stay rooted in happiness and joy while you're taking steps to build your dream? Make them a part of every decision, every encounter, every plan, every wish, and they will accelerate your prosperity. Forget about what you don't have. Focus on what you do, and reframe any lack you are experiencing as something that is on its way. You cannot produce in contradiction to your vibe. You will not. It's not even that you cannot. You will not produce in contradiction to your vibe. So really getting focused on this energy. This is what Aquarius does for us. As the moon moves through Aquarius, as these other energies move through Aquarius, to me, it's really about noticing the vibrations. And on this Taurus manifestation level with the sun in Taurus, this is a really important part of the process. And I feel like today is an important day to really get in, sink in, get juicy with this energy. So that is it for today. Book a reading if you want to dive deeper into your personal chart, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.